Hello. Greetings. Greetings. I'm just gonna get a drank a second, peeps. Ugh. Oh. And then we can get cracking. Oh, wait a sec.
Lewd.
Hello. Oh, Lenny, lovely to see you. How are you doing? It is chill until it's not, yeah. Thank you very much, Lenny. Hope you are well. Greetings. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. You're exhausted. Glad the renovations are done. Oh, you've been down some renovations? I knew everyone would love some DP. Hey, Mugs. You're alright. Good, you're doing alright? It's 144 FPS actually, but you can only do 60 probably. Do-do. Boo. So much been like but it got a break. That's always nice, yeah. I mean, that's the problem with renovation stuff. It can be really like upheavally, can't it? It can be really upheavally, which is a bit of a pain. Hey, Leosage. Oh, I had a fucking nightmare at work today. So early, peeps. I'll winch to you, then we'll get cracking in a few minutes. The entire office suite decided not to work today, which was a pain to say the least. About 4,500 machines where Office no longer worked. So that was cool. Turns out it was some scabby KB update from Microsoft we had to try and roll back. Maybe they published it too soon or something. So that was interesting. And even worse, I was like the only senior manager really available to like fucking organise the entire thing. So I had to do all the organisation for that as well. Speak to the team, speak to resilience, backups, site team, liaise with all the HR people, back and forth, back and forth. I literally didn't stop from like 7:30 till like 4:30 or something. Blech. It's embarrassing if Microsoft was a software. I know, right? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh right, I need the keyboard. Not keyboard. I need the controller. Don't I? Can't actually use a keyboard and mouse on this. Lol.
Lewd.
Which was the latest save? 133, 150. There we go. Thank you, Vertigo. Thank you very, very much. 42. That's a long friggin' time. Oh, the new version of Outlook is terrible, isn't it? Yeah. That pink house was flickering slightly. Look at the trees. Yep. Whoop, yep. Whoop, 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 whoop. We've always got your. Do you want to know a slightly awkward thing? It says accelerate X. X is brake. Brake is accelerate. And get off is not triangle. That is deeply distressing. That emote's great. For fuck's sake, you're right, Neville. Yeah, it drives me nuts, Emmy, honestly. The car matches the house. It does, actually. Very fine. Can still punch squirrels. How good am I at skateboarding IRL? Not too bad. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I used to be pretty decent. I used to be, I could like do a few tricks and stuff. Oh, I can't. I can't. These button prompts can do my fucking Sweden. Prompts use none. Prompts. It says use X to talk to him, which is just completely wrong. I might just perform the explosion and relaunch the game a sec.
You get a lewd, and you get a lewd. Everybody gets lewds.
Holy shit, TPP. God damn, dude. Hey, dude. Thank you very much again. Holy crap, man. Friggin' sick-ass amounts of lewds. It did catch a wild clicker in there as well. Thank you very, very much, TPP. Hello, Drummerith. There we go, that actually works now. Okay, that's better. It's the wrong buttons, but at least it's the wrong buttons in the correct order. So many lewds. Seriously, TPP, thank you very, very much. You're incredibly, incredibly generous again. You are so kind. Thank you. Right, everyone's here now, right? We can, There we go.
Mr. York! That was mighty quick.
Let me have a look. What was that? That's a pretty big lad one, isn't it? Fits in the stick. I like it's called the stick. That's very fine.
The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time.
That's right. Yes, that's it. That girl's running around in a patch of ice. Yeah, it's because Patty's so tiny. She has her own little gravitational field because she's so small. It's your turn to hear bad accents from your home territory. It's the rules. You know how it goes. They're space American.
I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you.
Why don't you have one of those? You got scammed. You need like get yourself like a gravity field.
Lewd.
By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
Wait, is he looking at my penis? Oh my god, dude. Not in front of the kid. Oh, Nick, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Let me just, sorry, I haven't got Streamlabs open, and it was too small. It was like patty size, I couldn't read it, sorry. 2 seconds. Lutax, get your Lutax. I love the Lutax. The Lutax is, possibly one of the most useful things in the history of the planet. Thank you very, very much, Nick. Oh god, it's gonna go fucking bananas because it's done anonymously. Wait, did it not do it? Oh wait, no, there we go.
Lewd.
Whoever that was anonymously, that was very, very kind. But we probably should wait till this plays out.
Lewd.
It's gonna do it for everyone. We're gonna get like lewd bombed here. I don't know. Obviously, I can't tell who that was, but that was very, very lovely of you. I mean, first a kind donation from Nick, and now a friggin' lewd bomb at 10.
Lewd.
Thank you very, very much, whoever that was. That's really kind. That's a lot of fucking subs as well, both of you, honestly. Thank you very, very much.
Lewd.
Lewd. Yeah, you're gonna make that like melee stuff really good, aren't you, Figgy? That's because Mr. York isn't packing anything. We have to explain how lewd it is. What audio codec did you use for YouTube?
Lewd.
I didn't use a separate audio codec. I used Lagereth lossless codec for video and audio together. And no, wait, no, I did that. No, hold on.
Lewd.
I did Lagereth for the video, Lagereth lossless codec for the video, and I used Audacity MP3 for the audio. York doesn't stuff. York doesn't need to stuff.
Lewd.
York has such a fantastically, like, massive, like, willy that it's fine. Yeah, it was Audacity on MP3 was all I used for that, but
Lewd.
the lossless codec on DxTory is what I used for the video. Oh, was it you, Noble? Noble, that's very kind of you, man. Thank you very much.
Lewd.
I think that's all 10. Thank you, Noble. Hello, Kabunked. Use OBS for recording. My OBS settings are a bit different though, because I got them for streaming, of course, but I can go through the OBS settings later if you want, but...
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like.
Yeah!
I call him Mr. Alligator. That ass.
How do I know the size was Willy? I've been checking. But what else am I going to do in my spare time?
It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
So we can trank everything! For realsies! Yay. A non-lethal gun made for self-defense. It fires rubber bullets.
And here's a radio. With this, you don't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
Yay.
Might take you a while to get used to them, but you'll get it.
Tranquilize the squirrels and the bees!
Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Alright, so how do we shoot? Use Miss Alia, the self-defense gun, to destroy wood boxes. Alright, we can do this. Point gun, aim, fire, reload. This is like a fucking dog. Okay. Crack shot.
Now this is an intriguing weapon.
You haven't
For a
hit my rubber
tranquilizer
bullet.
gun, it really packs a punch.
You'll be tranquil after that. Seriously, like, rubber bullets are like... Have you guys ever seen the Jackass scene? Where they get hit by the rubber riot balls? Froggy, thank you ever so much. 5 years of lootery. Froggy, you're an absolute fucking legend, honestly. That's a hell of a long time, and I'm really grateful. Thank you. Gun literally destroys wooden boxes. Very safe. Yeah, we'll use it to tranquilize some squirrels. By tranquilize, I mean I sent them to the fucking Hiffle dimension. I'm gonna banish them to the Shadow Realm, where Yugi's grandfather's waiting.
But I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Fuck off, York. We're taking the gun.
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are, but the animals are a different story. Remember what I named it?
Yeah, the Jackass rubber bullet thing. They just get hit by it, and they all just collapse immediately. And it's like,
Lewd.
yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Thank you, Didi. Always love the hugs. It's a bit sadistic to only tranquilize a creature before skinning it and removing its skull. A bit Baal-like. Delicious Baal. Well, it's because the squirrels are actually murderers, so we're using capital punishment. It's fine. We're using capital punishment to, you know, punish the squirrels. Thank you for the biddies, Noble.
There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps, and every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still.
But they're about Patty's size, because she's like 3'1".
One chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin.
An alligator.
The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight.
It's like Rotjaw from Hunt Showdown. Or as we lovely name her, Rotty. Well, she got two names, I guess. We call her Rotty, but some of the people also call her Roger. So, you know, there's Roger and Rotty, take your pick.
Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
I want to see Blood Swamp.
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks.
Yeah, fuck him.
I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Yeah, fuck him.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
Really?
I'm what?
She's wrong. Didn't you hear him?
Alligators do attack people, and it could happen in any town.
It reminds me of Archer with the fucking aneurysm thing. Isn't it like he's terrified of gators and aneurysms? It can happen anywhere. Like, you just mind your own business and BAM!
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis Teague. It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet.
Any town. Exactly, fuck him. That's why we're tranquilizing him, agreed. How dare you, that's not at least 3'2". Was I wrong? Was she a little bit taller than that?
Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula.
Oh, nice.
After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Love hamsters.
Hey, Agent York. What's your first order of business?
Wait, why were you thinking of your hamster about that? Whatever.
You're in charge now, remember?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck.
Good old Meg. I miss her.
This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Why did he need 26 more feet?
Oh,
It's hungry.
oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons.
Yeah, fuck him.
The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place.
Alright.
Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Well, that's because there ain't no other place to store it.
Oh.
Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no morgue.
That seems unhelpful.
Whenever someone kicks the bucket,
Where's Jeremy
we
Clarkson
just
fit
bury
in?
him in
Hopefully
the
in
graveyard
space.
right outside of town.
Love hugs, TPP.
But not this time.
Thank you, Boobs, thank you. Maggie was a good hammy.
We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right? So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins.
All right.
Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Oh shit!
Missing.
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Poof!
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
We love those.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey!
Melvin, that's not appropriate, man.
All right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember.
Don't mean Melvin, exactly.
Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
Did you know crocodiles don't suffer from sentience? Also, negligible sentience, meaning their cells don't lose the power to replicate with age and their bodies don't deteriorate. That's pretty hardcore. Is it because they normally get deservinated by their own crocodiles, or? Thank you for the nature facts, Noble, and the biddies.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
Yeah, man.
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an interrogation?
Yes.
Oh, no. I just figured that since we're working together now, it'd be a good idea to learn a little more about you.
Should an adult male like you really be asking a little girl this kind of question? Feel like I heard a story about this sort of thing on the news once.
There's a time and a place for everything. You know exactly who I am, and I've also introduced myself to your father. Besides, you're the one who said you wanted to come with me.
I was just kidding, jeez. You're an FBI special agent. Why would I ever need to worry?
You shouldn't automatically trust someone just because they're an FBI special agent.
That's
One's
true.
profession and one's personality are completely separate things. For example, one special agent may fall spiritually in love with a genius criminal who enjoys the taste of human flesh.
Oh,
That's
no.
Hannibal. You pulled that straight out of a movie.
Just because it's a film doesn't mean it isn't deeply rooted in reality. You can't judge people solely based on where they work or how they look. You need to think hard and decide things for yourself.
Fine.
Fan.
So allow me to ask you this. How do you feel about me?
I don't know. I only just met you.
Get running, Paddy!
Now it sounds like you're thinking. You should never feel the need to force an answer
Faster,
out or
Patty,
pretend
faster!
like you know something you don't. Zach, she's a good kid, isn't she? Honest and straightforward.
Oh, wait, there's one thing I can say.
Oh. What?
When you talk to yourself like that, it really
Lewd.
creeps me out. Did you start doing that after you became an adult? Or have you just always done it? Either way, you should stop doing it. It's really weird and, makes me wince whenever I hear it.
Zach, did you hear that? No need to worry. Neither of us are weird, I can assure you of that. She's probably just having trouble finding the right word to describe us. No, I think I'll stop there. Wouldn't want her to think we're getting desperate.
Like I said, it's really creeping me out.
I mean, it can't creep out. Like, you can't ask about Zach. It's personal. She's a Dalek. Beep beep.
You holding up okay, CLG? You sure you don't want to wait outside?
Or put some fucking trousers on.
Whew, I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him.
Yes, one of the things did get patched since we last played it, I think, Noble, yeah.
He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent.
Phoebe, please.
Look, he's talking to himself again.
Zach, this is the ambiguous zero. The deep freeze. Let's hurry up.
I love the
and find
giant
that
coat.
flying serpent, shall we?
Head to the Morgie. We gotta head to the Morgie as well then. Alright. Wow, the FOV on that is weird.
Hey, Mr. York. You sure you want to keep investigating this place even though we know the body ain't here?
Like, I probably mentioned this the first time around, right? But this game's kind of ugly as sin, but there's some really nice details in there. Like, they didn't really need to put them in the coats with the hats and change this for the one scene. They could have just winged it, and probably everyone would have gone, oh, it's just Deadly Premonition. You know, lol. But they didn't, and they give everyone the big freezer coats. It's a nice touch.
Of course, Melvin. The skeletal gentleman gave me an oracle, remember?
Next time somebody asks me at work why I'm doing something, I'm gonna say it's because the skeletal gentleman gave me an oracle. Because of the skeletal gentleman, obviously.
It's what?
Ooh, he's just joking, Daddy. You can't take him seriously.
We do miss the whistle song.
Huh? Was that really a joke, Mr. York? Well, I'll be. I see you've been hiding some real charm into that whole FBI routine.
Sorry, Melvin, but I'm dead serious.
He's dead serious. Because, you know, that was a skeleton. Look, there's a goodie over there. A fish! Delicious. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm a Fubii. I've been to Morgie's IRL. I have been to Morgie's IRL.
This place always gives me goosebumps, no matter how many times I come here.
York's a Furby. Me, love you, yum.
Yes, it's quite the funhouse. Truly a dazzling place. Meat entertainment. That's the only way to describe it.
Meat entertainment.
Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical...
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Nice one, Paddy.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death, resonating together.
Yeah, you can message me, T-Baby, that's fine. I won't always reply straight away, because I don't always share Discord, and to be fair, most of the time, I'm at work. But, yeah, message me, and I'll get back to you, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Seen the patch, you found a mod that replaces Karlak's current head model with one found in the data mines. Oh, really? That's kind of interesting. I guess it's kind of like the Shadowheart hair change one. It's a video game version of an 80s cult classic. Not a lot of money, not a lot of skill, but creativity and passion. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, really, Arth? Is there a new, there's new NVIDIA drivers today for Thursday's patch? Very nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are.
Yeah, should have forgot Melvin.
I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
CSI Bayou?
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food.
It's not very hygienic, is it?
But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
Makes sense. The music in here is a bit of a bop, actually. I kind of like that. There's goodies on the floor. Nice. Crawfish. Ugh. Ugh. Reminds me of like a Monkey Island thing. What are you doing over there? Get out of my way, nerd. Footset 3.5, yeah, it is a bit, innit? CSI Swindon.
Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question.
Do we need that?
In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye. Was that your wife?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right. Candy. Her name's Candy.
Candy.
Prettiest girl in town. which makes me the happiest boy.
Yeah, I can see Parasite Eve as well, actually, yeah.
A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
I mean, if a shooting star landed directly on top of you, you'd probably have a hole at the head, and it'd probably obliterate your organs. But you know, that's cool too.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now. She can't even leave the house no more. So I always keep her photograph with me. Kinda feels like we're always together, you know?
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that...
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy. But it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Aw, sweet.
Oh, thank you, CLG, and you're my pride and joy.
Well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene? But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old? Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that. It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
It's a private matter. Honestly, I was really worried when we first played this that Patty would be fucking annoying. Like, when we played this the first time round or whatever, but Patty's really, really alright. Is there any goodies on the floor? Yeah. Crawfish. Just checking if there's any goodies. May as well. I agree, actually, Noble. It's kind of, I kind of agree. Like, the footstep noise is really comforting. That's the best bit, is he says it out loud. And then just everyone decides to ignore him. Now this is the murder scene. Well, let's go have a look around first. Seriously, tell me this doesn't remind you of Monkey Island, right? Is there no goodies then, yeah? It feels there should be goodies. Aha. You fight like a cow. I am rubber, you are glue. Tight spaces. Time to investigate. Scam. Can't get through here at the moment. Yeah, York is definitely kind of unique looking, and that's the best thing about him. Especially if you don't wash, then he becomes a stinky agent. And you get fined for being smelly. That's still my favourite thing, is when you, like, sleep for 24 hours or whatever, and it, like, docks you $12 for being stinky.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue.
It's the Deadly Premonition 1 music. Diddle diddle. Dun dun.
They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Hey, Agent York.
Yawk. Agent Yawk. Y-A-W-K.
Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can?
Whoa, Patty, chill the fuck out.
We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now.
That is kind of funny that Patty just calls him out and York's like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, sorry.
But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
Head to the morgue. Search the morgue for clues. I will search for clues in the morgue. Alright, what we got here? It's Bigfoot. So we gotta check. The cardboard. Styrofoam boxes.
Boxes of the past or presence of the future. Either way, this is a curious time capsule. Forgotten
Shrimp.
boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp.
Shrimp!
When were these boxes built?
Like Patricia!
And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time. Boxes that got left behind.
Shrimp. Pumpkin shrimp.
I can't
Small.
tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach?
Not shrimp pumpkin. Fun-sized.
I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra. I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South. Zach, these are human footprints, and they're extremely large. Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures.
Is that naked SCP dude that screams if you look at his face?
An icicle. Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South. Zach, can you see that? Look closely.
Fingerprints.
That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this.
My posture of a shrimp when you sit down. It's the boober. You need to like have some like gravity like adjusting in your room. You should like make it 0G, then you float, and the boober will not give you the weight problems. And you're like, yes.
It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints. Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
Yeah, you get like, oh, can someone turn the gravity down a smidge? You're like, beep. You're like, oh.
These pallets are a mess. Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here, it's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with. Look at the thermometer, Zach.
Look, it's got it in real temperature and a fraud temperature.
It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 12.2 degrees Celsius.
That's actually not that cold for a freezer.
This must not be the ambiguous 0. This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing.
The freezers, when I worked as a kid at the supermarket, the freezers were like minus 22, minus 24, something like that.
That's right. A body bag.
Yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? But I always find it's quite a nice touch, though, with that kind of thing, T-Pippy, right? It's where people try and feed you stuff that you'll be familiar with and think you'll like, and it's not about if the food is good or not, it's about the fact they respected and was nice enough to you to give you that kind of stuff because they thought you would like it in the first place. It's all about the intent as opposed to the actuality, which I always think is quite nice. You'll contact the people who program you and ask them to give you 0G divination donkeys. The orbs. The orbs!
Lisa's body must have been left here. But there are no signs that the bag was dragged away. So our criminal must possess monstrous strength.
Inspection complete. We got $65 for looking at stuff. Sweet.
Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods?
Luxury.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Your dad worked in an ice house, literally one of those places that sells massive blocks of ice and party bags. I bet that was really fucking cool for a kid, yeah. The Greater Fable got fed up with DC's bullshit, he made it all fun. Oh really? Recently? Damn. I actually enjoyed the Fables comic recently that I read, it was good. I need to read some more of that actually.
Just thought you wanted to see where the body...
Oh yeah, the video that Pumpkin linked is all about the boober. It's pretty funny.
I mean, I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death.
Company Fables is public now, that's pretty crazy.
all life will come to an end in the icebound zone.
The Icebound Zone.
You feel me?
Hey, Ozarus.
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot-tall man with monstrous strength. That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
Yeah, and monstrous strength, really, doesn't he?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once.
I must find the flying serpent. The skeletal gentleman told me so.
These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine. I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
I am, actually. Isn't that right, Zach? Bad accent is like a rule for video games. So we need to go to the luxury one, do we? Alright. So where do we go for the luxury one?
All right.
Oops.
Now that one's gotta be a joke. Right, Mr. York? A 10 foot tall giant?
That's what you said, okay. What about you, Patty? I can't talk to Patty, she's banned. Alright, where are we going anyway? That way. Minus 40, damn. Beep.
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Get us the key then.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well then, would you go and get one now?
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place?
Hello, 42. It is strangely addictive, yeah.
Well, they don't too much like the police.
That's okay, I have a rubber gun now.
And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Oh, I see.
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search
So do
through.
you want me to shoot them with rubber bullets then, Melvin?
So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
Is she a child or fully rumored to be deliberately minimized? She's like 14 or something. She's a small 14-year-old, I think. Or 13, something like that.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Oh shit! That would be an ice burn since we're in a freezer. She was like, you're literally useless. Like, what the? We need to go find us a key. Which one of you has a key? That one has a key.
Zach, I think we can move this. Better check back here as well, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, fuck it. Nice. Nice. What puzzle is back here? What exciting things will we find in block pushing as well? Foolish York! Alright. Oh, this is actually the correct way to go. I hate when that happens. Nice. Is there any goodies here? Yes. We acquire a bullfrog tongue. Fuck 'em. Nice. More Daka.
Zach, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
What the difference between what we were playing yesterday and this? Yeah, this is... Oh, nice. The elevator key.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator. No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
That's so funny. I'm gonna write him a letter. Yeah, my bad, dude. Sorry. We did it. Yeah, this game's got a lot of care put into it. I don't think that
Mr.
Resident
York,
Evil
did you
1
find a
doesn't.
key?
I think it's just kind of bad.
Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you.
That's the thing. Like, these games are kind of janky, but the writing's actually pretty solid, and the characters are fun, and that makes all the world of difference.
Want to head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
How's that your fan to reply? NP cunt, yeah? Thanks for making me lose my job, jackass FBI. I feel that York and Fox Mulder would get on quite well, actually.
Zach, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius.
I still feel that's pretty warm for a freezer.
This is the ambiguous 0.
Hey, Avery! Open the damn door, Avery!
Why isn't he opening the door? I love that rotate on the
It
spot.
ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees. He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin.
Agreed.
Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it.
Damn right.
You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
We're gonna shoot Avery with it.
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot Patty instead. Bonk.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention.
Oh.
I'm right, ain't I?
Shoot the meat. Lol. I'm gonna quickly save it since let's save right here, and you never know with ports if it just bins itself or whatever. In DP1 it would actually like cost you $1 to use the save, which is quite funny. Please don't shoot meat at the sleeping man. Ooh. We shot it at the crocodile.
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
The FBI? Look at this. What a fucking unit. Alright, mate.
Hi, Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
York, you a smarty pants, huh?
Smarty. It's Avery.
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is
I'm
for.
a smarty pants. Patty's like, maybe not.
Lots of expensive food here. Yup.
Yarp.
Mighty precious to the Clarksons. So I
Yarp.
gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's
It's a nice
keeper.
touch, isn't it, Kane? Yeah.
Oh, I help with the research too. I do like research.
He does research.
Research? What are you talking about, Avery?
Is it me or is
This
the
doesn't
crocodile
look
head
like a
floating in
lab
the background
to
there?
me.
Oh, ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. Smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, no.
Yarp.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy.
He's right there, dude. That's kind of rude.
Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go if he pleases in this warehouse, but...
You research your meat.
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall. He's clearly too short.
Clearly?
Too short, huh? Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Must have been Patty, yeah. Fucking Patty, come on.
Lise.
Hey!
Hey, cut it out!
No touching the girls.
Lise. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
Fiona.
This is Melvin's daughter. And my precious assistant.
Dolly.
Unfortunately, Elise is no longer with us.
High five, Pumpkin.
Lise. Lise. My fault. My fault.
There.
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know? See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along.
It's pretty chilly.
Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing.
It's some pretty good voice acting, actually, like, with the...
Melvin, I think you're
fact he sounds
finally
cold.
starting to catch on.
Shoot down the meat. Find the flying serpent. Alright. Let's find this flying serpent, then. Where's the crocodile bit coming on?
And Dewey.
And Dewey?
Now here's some real Cajun cuisine. The way these sausages are linked up, they almost look like a serpent. But it's hard to imagine them flying. Let's move on, Zach.
Yeah, she is Tiddly next to him. Everyone's got hard hats on there. Everyone respects safety in here.
I suppose
Oops,
in a way
sorry.
they sort of look like flying serpents.
Sorry, the buttons are a little bit sensitive, so like, sometimes that happens.
Oh, but that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky. Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones.
Yeah, apparently frozen oysters go a bit funny.
We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning. Cans of Holy Trinity paste. Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all into some sort of paste. People actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic. Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
It's quite funny how, like, picky York is about stuff sometimes. It's definitely pretty funny.
There are torn off claws and legs scattered all over the ground. I doubt they'll fly anytime soon. I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp.
Shrimps.
How about you, Zach?
Oops. Have we missed any?
Avery, this box looks special.
Clarkson food. For their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarkson's mark, all right.
Is it getting classified as
Ain't no
horror?
big
Yeah, I'd
deal,
say
though.
so, probably, yeah.
You can find those all over town.
Well, it's horror in the sense that so is, like, you know, the movie Seven, I guess, you know? Like in a sort of policey, nasty, kind of culty kind of sense.
Is that so?
What's in
Well,
the
yeah.
box, man?
They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zack, this dragonfly is our flying serpent.
I mean, that's definitely a stretch, because, you know, that's a bug.
The flying serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim, and Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest.
Bless you, Hungan.
The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world.
I don't know. I've got a soft spot for these 142. I've played this is my second time playing this one, and I've played the first one like loads now, probably. There's just something kind of
Let's
comfy
head
about
back
them.
out to that merciless sun. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Like, it reminds me of a little bit like sometimes like a bit of a visual novel, like in terms of like, you know, like Phoenix Wright or something. It's just kind of cozy. Nice to just sort of like sit up and read, you know. Oh yeah, the Switch port. This is fucking dire.
So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
I mean, this isn't perfect either, but this is infinitely better. Infinitely better than what it was.
Zack and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please. I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Yeah, he's 10 feet tall.
Hey, don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway?
Because he's 10 feet tall. It's pretty exciting. Francis Ween Morgan. Don't ask about the Ween. It's a private matter. Speaking of shit ports, he's in the Mortal Kombat Switch one. Unfortunately, yeah. Like, what a fucking shit show.
You really think some
What a
giant
mess.
is responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do.
I love York so much. You don't imagine there's a giant involved with this? Of course I do.
Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Wait, you want me to find you Bigfoot as well?
Proof number one. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches.
Oh my.
Proof number two. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way.
Fucking giants.
He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number three. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor, but there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant, standing over 10 feet tall, carried Lisa's body out.
Was this game a PS2 game? This was Switch. Switch game and then on PC. The first one was a Xbox 360 and PS3 game that got a PC port as well, and a Switch port later. The first game, though, was originally designed, from what I remember reading, for the PS2, and it ended up coming out on 360 instead, but it kind of still looked more or less like a PS2 game. I mean, the first one kind of looks more like a PS2 game than some PS2 games do.
That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes?
Yeah, weird enough, I was actually Googling something Deadly Premonition the other day. I think I was looking for a screenshot for this. and my Let's Play comes up when you Google it. I was like, hey, which is kind of weird because I would have thought that, like, I don't know, I would have thought like different ones would have come up, but yeah.
Well then. You need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind.
Algorithm likes me. It's probably because it's my account. It probably brings it up. I don't know. Or a 1 foot tall lady, exactly.
Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid. I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir. A sharp eye and flawless observation.
A skeletal gentleman. Nah, that fuck skeletal.
Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition.
No, that isn't quite so. Well, thank you, Walter.
I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
10 feet is a really fucking big. I mean, you could have someone big on stilts or something weird like that, I guess, but you know.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Wait,
Patty?
don't you have school to go to?
Zach, we found the flying serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's diner and lane.
Nice. But before we do that, we should do a skateboard race. But now there's an actual frame rate, this might not be so fun. Actually, can we even start these yet? We might not be able to start these yet. We should go to that. Now, how do we get up there? Let's have a look. We want to go straight up the road until we get a dead end. Okay. Let's go! Actually, is there nowhere I can put a waypoint? Yes. That's not the right button. There we go. That way. Aim for the yellow one. It's only the skateboard? Why would you ever want to have a car? Yeah, NPCs drive around in cars. We have the skateboard. In the first game, of course, we could drive, but... Honestly, some of the pavements here... As someone who used to skateboard myself, like, these would make great skateboarding pavements. Remember, watch out for squirrels. They will try and fuck us up. Yeah, that poor guy did die really young, yeah. Although you can't go across the grass like this. This is unlikely. I don't think I can do any tricks yet. Oh shit! It's the fuzz. Fuck 'em. Ah, fuck this little shit. Ah. Think you're better than me? Gonna trank these motherfuckers. Blam! Blam! Oh shit! He's coming right for me! Chicory tails, chicory fur. We're only tranking them, guys. It's non-lethal. Oh shit! We got him. We're safe. We're safe. Gotta watch out for those squirrels. They mean business. Start drum to keep animals and red shadows away, effective creating a safe zone. Camping outside may cause you to get a cold and get chills. Remember, safety first. We're good though, we're good. Watch out, the squirrels are back. The fucking squirrels are back. Let's go around them. Does he make recipes out of them? I'm not quite sure. We need them for certain things. More importantly though. There's a dog over here. Wonder whose house this could be. Like, everyone in town has their own house. Like, everyone, like, you know, everyone's got their own places to be and stuff. Nice. We shouldn't trank people's dogs, though. It's rude. The Lost Lamb Evangelical Church. Or Evangelical, probably. It's the skateboard lady. Did I finish The Good Life? No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't. It was okay, but it wasn't quite as fun as like Deadly Premonition.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again. What do you do when you're at home?
I watch TV and look up stuff on the internet, I guess. Ain't much else to do when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really? For some reason, I envisioned you working hard to take care of all the chores around the house.
Well, of course I do stuff like that too. But doesn't everyone? Why bother talking about it?
Other kids your age don't help out their parents. They're too busy talking with their friends on the phone or through emails.
That's stupid. I don't get why everyone's so obsessed with taking pictures of themselves. Then they send them to their friends just to get approval. Talk about cringeworthy.
How do you prefer to boost your self-esteem then?
I don't need to. I have my family. And besides, my daddy's the town sheriff. All I need to be happy is a normal life.
That's awfully mature of you.
Everyone else is just childish. I'm totally normal.
Okay,
It's
then.
true.
So what do you do after you finish all your chores? You don't turn on CNN and pour yourself some bourbon, do you?
CNN. That's kid stuff. What I watch is way more adult than that.
Like what? Live sports?
You just don't get it, Agent York. Full House, Friends, Beverly Hills 90210, sitcoms. Sitcoms are an all-in-one package. Dreams,
Oh, no.
love, life lessons, science fiction. They've got everything you'd ever want. And some cable channels just show reruns all day long. It's the best. Oh, but my favorite TV show is this old one called MacGyver. The
We
main
love
character
MacGyver.
is cute and smart. I don't know his real name, but I like him.
It's Richard Dean
And
Anderson.
I also like Gil Grissom from CSI. I just think it's adorable how he keeps maggots inside his fridge.
Thank you, Patty. That was very informative. Well, what do you think, Zach? Her tastes are...
Base decisions, yeah.
They're a bit hard to describe. Wait, don't even say it. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I'm in full agreement.
I don't know if we can actually. Do we have to knock on the door first? Maybe we can't do this yet.
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach. Let's come back later.
I might not be able to do this quest yet, or this stuff yet, because you should be able to talk to her. But skateboard lady, skateboard lady. Wait, pedestrian damage is $6? What? Fucking absolute grift. All right, well, we've already got to do the main. We got to go get a strike. All right. So where's the? So let's get that then. So we go down to the main street, then take a look. All right. Let's go. Wait, did I not? I went down too early. No, I didn't actually. Fine. Oh shit, more squizzles. Panic. MacGyver does have a great mullet. Why do we have a child following us? Because she's the sheriff's daughter.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Hunga. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe?
Hunga.
Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me.
There's no cars
By the way,
on the
Zach.
road, which is kind of weird.
Hungan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeletal gentleman. Do you remember his name? Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers.
Scatman
In
Crothers?
1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining. And in 1983, he was in The Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here, but he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes. They have different body types, but what about Forrest Whitaker? He made his debut in 19...
Oh shit, sorry. I ruined it. I'm sorry, I ruined it. I crashed into the car.
Did you notice it yet?
My bad.
Patty, is something wrong?
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R?
Professor R.
Professor R?
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
Bayou?
How do you know that?
Because.
Because, huh? Interesting.
R. A small rolling deadly eye is a rat-based creature feature where the rats are played by Darsha. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Let's go bowling first. This is where we had some artwork made of this particular bit, didn't we? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. It's my sickos picture. Hold on. Whenever the computer's ready to load up all the images. Hey, I'm on your dude. Hello? There we go. Right. I'm not sure if it's in here or is on the other folder. It might be another one. Yeah, I think it might be the other one. Oh, so I'm sorry, I'm just finding it now. It's very important. Looking for the commission. There they are. And then it's not really commission, but it's where I put it. There it is. Seen Adria this for my birthday, like a few years back when this came out. A strike, did you see that, Zach? A strike for sure. What a fine lad. Makes an incredible realistic effect when a horde of them are chasing someone down a tunnel when they realise they were chasing after treats. That's actually pretty fun. I need to have a look at that. York is a fine man. Anyway, sorry. Getting sidetracked there. Probably shouldn't shoot anybody. Get fined again. This is a hold up. I mean, the artwork on the wall is actually kind of fucking cool. I feel that Sweary knows his like cool places to drink. I just got that feeling, you know.
Ten maidens, Zack. Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Hourglass figures? They're bowling pins.
Oh my lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here.
Oh,
Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI.
FBI?
This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
It's true.
Oh my lord. Well, ain't that something?
Hello, Alexis.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Please
call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh my lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
Wait, everyone in town's talking about me? Not again. Harriet Jones, Prime
I
Minister.
want a
Yeah,
chocolate
seriously.
sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Wait, Rice Krispies sounds kind of nice.
Oh, my Lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexis, are these photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures?
No cherries.
My hobby's collecting
I'm actually not a
snapshots
big
of
fan
what
of
a
the
town
cherries.
used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know?
What's yours
Just thought
haircut?
it'd be nice to help
What's
folks
wrong with his haircut?
remember what it was like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey.
You will take all of the cherries.
Last time she came here, she told me all about it.
Eat the cherries.
Some odd fella was following her around, stalking her like.
What
Oh.
kind of fellow?
She said he had a really tall shadow.
How tall?
6'5"
As
tall.
tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't.
A Rice Krispie treat. Yeah, it's like when
I
they
know
make like
just about
chocolate
everyone in
Rice
this
Krispie
here
cakes.
town,
They're really nice.
But I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree, and she just mistook it for someone.
Yeah, Patty's great. Yeah, like
Sometimes
Patty is the
the
Scully
silhouettes
to
of them
like.
trees with lots of Spanish moss hanging down.
She's the Scully to
Make me
his,
feel a
like,
little
his
funny,
Mulder.
too.
I don't think so, Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked
Luke.
by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way.
Yeah,
She
fuck 'em.
might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly.
That's it.
She certainly
exactly.
wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you,
That's very
Patty.
kind. Des
Zach,
can
this
loot it
data
up
is
now.
all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah!
Booyah.
Oh, I got a turkey!
She's got a
Truly
turkey.
mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations.
Turkey.
Same goes for you, right?
He's a handsome bastard, isn't he? What you got to say, Patty?
Agent York, if you're fixing to bowl, you're gonna be disappointed.
Why?
Mrs. Carpenter never lets anyone else use the lane while she's here.
What?
Patty, that's exactly what I came to do.
Well,
You
that's a
see,
shooter.
Zach and I need to bowl down 10 maidens.
Fine, go on and try if you wanna, but I'm gonna
Oh
eat
my god.
sundae.
That Sunday actually looks pretty good. That actually looks alright. Oh, like, fucking hold the wafers, though.
Are you nuts?
What's the most addictive drug in the world?
How should I know?
It's sugar, Patty. Far more people die from obesity and diabetes than from cocaine
Alright,
and
Dad.
heroin.
Fucking hell.
Alexis, would you give her some milk?
Oh, my Lord. Coming right up, honey.
Sugar might be dangerous, but it ain't against the law. You got no right to take that from me, even if you are some FBI agent.
Actually, Patty, I do. We signed a contract, remember? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world.
Hey!
Delicious. What an amazing chocolate sundae. Zach, I think we just uncovered an incredible treasure here. I feel like I could eat one of these every day while we're in this town.
What an asshole. That's great. Man just scarfs out an entire ice cream in like one go. That's so funny.
What'll it be, honey?
I can order.
Is this place a bowling alley or a restaurant?
Oh, my Lord. What's wrong, honey? Can't tell the difference? It says restaurant right there on the outside.
It's true.
And how do you explain that then?
That's so the customers can bowl while they eat. Convenient, ain't it? If you want to bowl, honey, you'll have to ask Mrs. Carpenter to open up the lane for you. But if you just want to eat, then all you need to do is call my name. Got it?
Wonder how Deadly Premonition gets set in a big city would be like. I guess it'd be. I feel it could be quite fun. I feel it could be quite fun. Like, it'd be set around a few blocks, I guess, rather than like a whole city, maybe? I don't know.
Oh.
What should we get? Shrimp and grits, a duck hash, another chocolate sundae, a tasty New Orleans treat with tasty oil, red beans and rice. I feel we gotta go for beans and rice. We're going for like southern, right? All right. He's always so happy about the coffee.
So,
Wait, what?
what do you think of my Cajun food, honey?
I got swizzed.
No complaints here. No wonder you call this restaurant the best Louisiana's got to offer.
Oh, my Lord. Ain't that nice of you? I'm sure glad to hear you like Cajun flavor.
You follow a streamer born in Louisiana, and he mentions red beans and rice at least once every other stream. Oh, so he's like me, but with Marmite. Alright, mate, that makes sense.
It's nothing like that Creole food. And I'll be damned if it isn't the best eating you'll find this side of the Mississippi.
Hold on just one moment, Alexis. I always thought that both Creole and Cajun food were staples of the South. Am I misunderstanding something?
Not at all, honey. Cajun and Creole food are both staples of the South.
This is educating.
They both have roots in French cooking, of course.
Of course.
But Creole cooking just ain't my cup of tea. Sauces of France combined with cooking methods brought in from Africa, mixed in with Spanish influences and Italian-style tomato sauce. Huh. When you smush all that together, you can't even tell what it is.
To be fair, Cajun food is fucking nice. Like, Cajun done chicken, like properly Cajun done chicken, is so good. You've still never had Marmite? We need to, like, educate you on Marmite. Cajun is so nice. Me and my dad got to have some nice Cajun food when we were at the Wembley American football game. And it was Louisiana was there, New Orleans, Saints. And so because it was the Saints home game, there was loads of like food trucks that come over from Louisiana with them. And they set up shop there, and it was really good. It had some like proper, like some nice stuff there as well. It was really tasty. And when I was in Alabama, I had some Cajun stuff too, which was good. I mean, Alabama's not too far away from Louisiana anyway, I suppose, but like, that's quite nice.
Cajun food is pure and solid.
Delicious.
The Acadians
Agreed
who
to, baby,
settled in
agreed.
Canada
It's nice.
brought it here from France in the 1600s. Then the British chased them off their land, and they
What?
ran all the way
Look,
down
hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Like that just seems factually inaccurate. All right, we wouldn't do anything like that. Just saying. All right.
They walked straight across America, north to south.
Fucking Brits, man.
Finally, they found a safe haven right here in southwest Louisiana.
When was the last time I was in the States? Oh god, it's been at least probably like 7-8 years now.
Whew. We got everything you'd ever want here. Fresh fish, wildlife, even veggies and fruit. They used their knowledge of French cooking and added some spice.
The British would never do anything like that. The Brits have never done anything wrong ever. Fun fact. Anytime that we've taken something that someone else belonged to, it's just a coincidence. Like, it just so happened to be that we were there at the right time, and we had to safeguard it.
Lewd.
It belongs in a museum! A real breakfast. If you're having a breakfast without beans, mate, we can't be doing that, alright? We can't be doing that. Indian food's amazing, yeah. Yeah, Indian food, especially in the UK, is just so fucking nice.
Oh, and then they threw in fresh local ingredients to create what we know as Cajun cuisine.
Man, I'm on a fucking diet. Can we not? Like, come on, Alexis, give me a break.
Interesting. Now I understand what you mean about the Cajun and Creole food being completely different.
I mean, I've had American breakfasts, right? Like that really nice bacon that you guys do. Those weird little fucking circle sausages you guys are so obsessed with. Putting breakfast, like weird little circly eggs on like an English muffin that you call a muffin, which I'm pretty sure is a fucking scone or some piss. Or like some sort of bun. But it's so nice.
But I still insist that both are shining examples of delicious local food.
Sausage.
Roots and history aren't that important, are they?
I bet, Neo, I bet the food actually in India is incredible.
Oh my Lord, you don't get it, do you, honey? Lately, there are shops all over the place calling themselves Cajun, Creole, or whatnot.
Right.
But all they serve is a hot mess of different ingredients loaded with spices.
Spices.
And the tourists ain't none the wiser.
What the fuck?
I just hate feeling like folks are getting the wrong impression about Cajun food.
I mean, I remember actually having a really nice breakfast at Chick-fil-A. I mean, you know, fuck Chick-fil-A, obviously, but yeah, it was really tasty.
I get it now. According to your interpretation, Creole food is contributing to that wrong impression.
You bet it is. That's why I always make sure to teach all
Did
my
I have biscuits and
customers
gravy? I
what's what.
did. I had like grits. I had like southern gravy stuff as well when I was in Alabama. Like I had some nice food. I mean, I had some really nice food in America. To be fair, like the American food was stunning. Like there's no better word for it. I mean, I did have Arby's once, so I mean, yeah. But you know, the rest of it was alright.
Just hurry and finish up your investigation already. Can't stand being inside this place without a chocolate sundae. Not even for a second.
Don't worry, Patty. I'll knock down those 10 maidens in the blink of an eye. You just wait here and drink your milk.
Meh.
That's quite funny. Nah. Enjoy your milk, kid. Burger King. I didn't think I went to Burger King in America.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. My, you're a handsome one. You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
This is Mrs. Carpenter.
I'm FBI Special Agent
No, Honey
Francis
Gray.
York Morgan. Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI. I thought as much. So sophisticated.
Sophisticated. Oh, man.
Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me? Whew, that was a close one.
What was a close one?
If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled,
The Crocodile
I
Quest.
got a
Which
gutter
Crocodile Quest?
bowl. First time in 12 years, I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. In our world, some routines
Oh no,
lead
am
to
I gonna get the
good
fear again?
things, while others only lead to the bad.
Greek Mediterranean. I don't think we've had much
You
Greek food,
mustn't
actually.
ever cast a
Interesting.
shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
It's her routine, Zach. Understand?
We get it.
Just like us and coffee.
Coffee.
Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me.
The
I
FBI?
haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll never break my promise to him.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's a very shiny ball. York should just cap her in the back with Mr. Alligator. Blam. What the fuck?
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mama?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed.
Negotiations
Now
have
I'm afraid we
failed.
have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane. Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
Aw. Find a way to let her use the ball then. Okay. So I think... Can we frig with the return system? See, if you run down the lane, you should immediately slip. Yay! Just fall on your ass.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Stop! Not now. Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance?
She's in a bowling stance.
What, are you blind?
Slides over to a chair.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Bizarre prayer.
Holy mother of bowling
Disturbing
balls,
mumbling.
Let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Lewd.
Cat nonsense. This town's complete nuts. Oh, everyone in this game is insane. She's weakening. The evil can be defeated.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zack, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit. That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen.
He's trying to curse her. I like it.
Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now?
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent.
Her hair is like a solid hat or something.
Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh, yes. A great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Azul?
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The Mirror.
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map.
Solid
for
work from
you.
Ramon Salazar. Fucking Ramon.
Zack, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there.
Delicious, dubious trinkets.
We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
Let's go. Come on, Patty. We're leaving. Yeah, this should be a good laugh. Do 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 do.
I thought you came here to bowl.
Yes, I did.
Then why are you leaving? You gave up on trying to convince Mrs. Carpenter to let you play?
No, Patty, neither Zack nor I have given up on anything. We're just going to stop by Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida?
Erzuli
What do
Frida.
you want with that place?
What do you know about it, Patty?
It's a dumb store that sells stupid voodoo charms and even stupider souvenirs. No one who actually lives here would ever be caught dead there. Daddy even told me to steer clear of it.
And why is that?
'Cause they sell guns?
You mean Erzuli Frida is a gun shop?
It's kinda like a gun shop and a voodoo shop had a baby.
A voodoo shop?
A
Thank you,
voodoo?
Patty. You just helped me make up my mind. We're going to use the power of voodoo to help us steal the right to use that lane.
Well, it amazes me that York gets paid for this. So straight down, okay. A voodoo? Yes, results. I mean, can't argue that. It's so weird playing this with a frame rate, isn't it? Like, nothing could really describe how bad the Switch one is until you've had the misfortune of playing it. It ran at like 9 FPS or something outside. It was fucking ridiculous. Kind of amazed we actually got through the game like that. Yeah, it was terrible, wasn't it, Amon? Like, just absolutely just abysmal. They did patch it a little bit, but like, not to an extent where it's actually much better.
A voodoo shop.
Yeah, almost, Kane.
It's a voodoo shop.
It's a voodoo shop.
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop to me.
Seriously, Patty is Scully and we're Mulder. It's the only. It makes sense.
Of course it does, Patty. You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
1000%. Spooky. Minus the sexual tension, obviously. Well, yeah, let's not make it weird. You can smell this place.
Kid stuff.
This place smells like incense. And you can smell it. It's kind of interesting.
It's just a bunch of charms. I'm allowed to watch TV and go on the internet, but I ain't allowed in here? My daddy makes no sense sometimes. You agree, right, Agent York?
Incense. You're pretty sure you've been in this shop. I've been in the shop like this in Glastonbury.
This is all just
Multiple,
kid
probably.
stuff.
Look at this sack. All the mysticism of the Deep South gathered up into one quaint little shop. This is 100 times more exciting than the FBI evidence vault. It's a vast treasure chest. So much to study, so much to learn.
Man, York could be good fun to go. York could be good fun to go shopping with. Excuse me, sir. Are you allowed to be in here? This is an official FBI investigation.
Thou art a seeker, and I see the object of thy desire.
Oh god, it's Bishop Vic! I am the bishop.
Doth this be what thou seekest?
Do you know, I kind of want one of those. It's a fucking croc and a top hat. I want that.
I could sell it to thee now. And only now. Surely fortune shall not bless thee with another chance.
Oh no, not jaunty.
Purchase this, and know that thy wishes shall be granted.
That's crazy. Even I can tell you're getting cheated, Agent York.
I disagree, Patty. This person can be trusted. I've been studying people for quite a while, so I can tell. That figurine is connected to our future.
And this is why York never has any money.
My price is true. What say thee?
Buy the alligator figurine from the mirror. This is how we end up getting scammed. $30? A strapping alligator wearing a top hat and standing on two legs. He's also carrying a cane. I will buy this for $30. Bargain.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it for a high price.
Thou art a man of refined taste. I am loath to part with it, but 'twould be a fool's errand to keep it from such a keen-eyed
He's carrying a
soul.
cane!
What's wrong with you?
Patty is legitimately quite funny. Yeah, because we haven't got Emily, in this game, obviously, giving us shit for doing dumb shit. We kind of need, you need a character like that, to sort of balance them out. It's like Puck and Guts. Guts is a miserable bastard, and you need Puck to, keep things a bit funnier. It works quite well.
No normal person would ever buy a piece of junk like that. Not even at a garage sale.
Oh god, it's like playing Starfield again. Every time I pick something up, why are you carrying all that junk? Fuck off, Sarah! I want to carry it, okay? Look, I might need it.
Marvelous, isn't it, Zach? What a treasure. I can't wait to use it.
Use it? Where?
Isn't it obvious, Patty? I'm going to put it in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house.
In front of her house?
Yeah, we're gonna curse her.
Yes. I'm sure this figurine will stop her right in her tracks.
This is a better game than Starfield. I mean, in all fairness, I kind of enjoy this more in a different fashion, because I like Deadly Premonition. Starfield's a very competent game, though. But there's something about... Yeah, this kind of stuff's a bit more... I find this a bit more fun because it's so wacky.
And that'll give us a chance to finally topple the 10 maidens.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Of course I am. And so is Zach.
Yeah, we checked.
Aren't you?
I'm seriously wondering if I should quit helping you out with this.
Buy the alligator. Achieved. Place the alligator figure in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house. So funny. Talk to the mirror to create a voodoo charm. Can we make a voodoo charm?
Oh. Verily.
Charms can help you out in various ways. Nectars boost bullet elemental effects. Dolls, physical abilities. Incense, skateboard abilities. Talismans, performance in minigames. You can enhance charms. Pick the charms you like the most and enhance them. You can also expand your altar to equip more charms. Let's see. Oh no, we need beads! We haven't got any beads! Beads! Shit, where are we gonna get beads from? We're disgustingly beadless. We have to fucking bin half of the locals animals here.
I can see it. Thy return is imminent. Thou hast discovered the very purpose of my emporium, that is.
Don't worry, we'll come back. I just need to bin some more stuff.
Whoa.
That was close.
Well, look at you, all standing there like you're expecting me to apologize. Huh, it's your fault for not paying attention.
Galena?
What?
Got a
What?
moment?
Can't say I do. I'm in a hurry here.
I won't take up too much of your time. I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
I said I'm in a hurry, Peckerwood. Now get out of my way.
That's not very nice.
Patty, who is that?
Kalina Clarkson. PJ Clarkson's second daughter, and Lisa's mother.
Zach, we've found ourselves a Clarkson.
No, she's not here. My dolly. She's not here. My dolly isn't here.
One of the key persons in this case just
Oh,
came out of
Gabriel
the
Knight.
woodwork
Yeah,
to
that's
meet
got
us.
voodoo, hasn't
Now
it?
things are really getting interesting. Isn't that right, Zach?
That's right. My dolly's missing. My sweet little dolly. She doesn't look like she's someone's mum, does she? She looks quite young, really. Is this a prequel? This is a prequel and a sequel. It starts off in the future, then we have a flashback to this bit in the past. Right. Onto the skateboard. Right. Time to go. Time to go scooterboarding. We also need to bin some animals. And find some beads.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
Facts. How's the child follow us? I like to think she runs behind the skateboard. Oh nice! I got $50 for riding around my skateboard. Man, York has the best job. Meow. I'm dubious that you'd be able to get across the grass on a skateboard like this, but you know. No little squirrely shit. Oh, here's some. We should fuck these guys up. Can we get that as well? Can we get some of these? UFO porno! Speed! We can't get some of these until we get the long range one. Ooh, football door. There's a rare squirrel. Fuck him. I mean, tranquilize them. Don't ignore the fact we're getting skulls and stuff. It's not relevant to the fact that we're getting loot. It's all self-defense. I feel we need Archer explaining about, like, bullets again to people, Bethran. Stop it, you idiot! Slap. Let's go fuck up some more squirrels. Ah! Ah! I'm sorry, lady! Fuck. Well, I'm only sorry because it cost me some money. But, still. My bad. I was helping dispatch squirrels. I love it plays the Deadly Premonition combat music when the squirrel comes after you. Do you reckon that one's too tall if we go right underneath it? I think it is. Yeah.
We need to place the figurine in front of her house when she's home. Otherwise, it'll be useless. Let's come back later.
Oh shit. We gotta go kill some time. I take it we still can't see the skateboard lady then. It's a bit of a nuisance. Scam. Alright. So what time is she supposed to be home? Doesn't say.
Lewd.
Well, when's the diner closed? To 2 PM, so we need to wait till 2 PM. So I guess we need to kill some time. We can smoke, of course. Do I have any ciggies? Slowly pass time. Smoke. This is a scam. Don't think she's home yet, because you know, the bowling place is home. I think we have to how many ciggies do I actually have? Oh god, I'm out of ciggies. Alright, well that plan's scuppered. Look, we're outside. The kid will be fine. York smiles calmly as he pulls the skull from the tranquilizer and painfully aware squirrels. He smiled while his legs kicked against his hand. He's like... That's quite funny. Oh, but well, by funny I mean fuck. I guess we go back to our room at the hotel. Could go to the Owl's Nest. I'm not sure what that one is. I guess we go back to the hotel for now. And kill some time.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt. And
the mark on the door?
Those bumps were dangerous.
Yeah, we have to wait till she's home though, I think, right?
Remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place. For better or worse, it's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have a positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans,
I noticed that
I've
in
been
Alabama,
amazed at
actually.
how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat, especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. A customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Zach? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is. And it feels strangely comfortable. After spending time in New Orleans and coming here, I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition. They even have their own breed of bizarre crimes. And besides, the New Orleans area is famous for its paranormal culture. I'm sure it'll entertain us somehow. It's still a bit of a ways off, but perhaps we can also do a little case study for our post-retirement plan. What? You still think it's too early for that? I wouldn't say so. It's never too early to be prepared. Come on, I know you're with me on this one, Zach.
I love him. Alright, let's go to the room. Cast a pineapple. Is there any punishment for wasting days? No, I'm pretty sure there isn't, no. Just like the first game, you can just dick around. Is that I remember that? That's the board.
King size, made in France. It looks soft enough to alleviate all our exhaustion. Zach, even though the Bureau is paying for this, it's still tiring to have to live out of hotel rooms day after day. Nothing beats getting a good night's sleep in your own room.
True facts. Wake up in how many hours? Let's see. 2 hours. We have a short nap. Oh no! I hate. Oh! Make it stop. Fucking alarm clock noises. Trauma. Please. It's very similar to my IRL one. We should have a shower. We had a bit of a nap. Can't be a stinky agent. Zach, it looks like the shower's broken. Oh, what the? I was hoping we'd get to experience some proper water pressure here. Bathrooms sure remind you of those cliched scenes from horror movies, don't they? Starting with the classic, Psycho, followed up by the worm shower scene in Squirm. And who could forget the blood shower scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street? Which shower scene was your favourite? Oh, I know. I was just thinking of the same one. Death Ship, 1980, directed by Alvin Rakoff. The script concerns a Nazi torture ship that turned into a ghost ship, ever wandering the sea and searching for new blood. An extremely believable scenario. My toes curled at how realistic that film was. A somber atmosphere with heavy-duty acting from a truly talented cast. Easily a masterpiece of a film. And the scene where the shower squirted out blood was so beautiful that I was pretty sure I was blinded for a moment. Still, Zach, I've never wanted to bathe in a blood shower myself. Let's ask our concierge to fix this. Inspect the water valve and cast a pineapple to fix the shower problems. Can't be having a... Do we shave? Nah, we don't need to shave it. We have to speak to the concierge about this. Where is he now?
Mr. Morgan, sir, how may I be of service?
Good day, sir. I assume you're enjoying the esteemed water pressure of our hotel. Unfortunately, it seems like the shower in my room is broken. I'm deeply sorry to hear that, Mr. Morgan. I'll call a specialist and have the matter sorted immediately. How long will it take them to get here? Well, I'm certain they'll be here by next week. Next week? Yes, sir, by next week without a doubt. Our hotel was built over 200 years ago, in a very classical way, I might add. Therefore, any manner of repairs or adjustments will require a very elite type of specialist. So I have to wait until next week for someone to repair my shower? Indeed, sir. Can't you just put me in a different room? All the rooms in our hotel share the same source of water. Are there any other hotels in town? Our hotel is the only one in Le Carre capable of offering you a comfortable stay, sir. But if you're in a bit of a hurry, you might be able to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor next to the kitchen. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Alright, we've got to fix our own one. He wants to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor on my own. Zach, is this a nightmare? Alright, well, let's go sort it. There wasn't a problem shaving my face, oh no. Next to the kitchen, right? That's the kitchen. Wait, what's it called? Ananas? Oh, because it's the pineapple, right. It said next to the kitchen, so I guess I go in the kitchen. Aha. This is a very important side quest. We need to make sure we can have a shower. That should do it. There are so many pipes, I'm not sure which is the right one to touch. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I doubt whatever hotel guest would ever complain about the shower pressure being too strong. It just shears off the skin. Ah. Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Inspect the water valves in order to fix the shower problems, alright? Guess we gotta find some more. There's another one here. I can't do that one for some reason?
Lewd.
Maybe I'll talk to the concierge again. Oh, thank you, Nacho. Sorry, let me have a look a second. Let me have a look. I got lost and stumbled in here. Hope you don't mind if I chill. You're welcome to chill as long as you like, Nacho. And that's not just because you donated, which was very kind of you, though. But thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. Seriously. I hope you enjoy your chill. I'm deeply sorry, sir, but the shower specialist won't arrive here till next week. I already tried to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor. And this failed to fix the shower? Exactly. That's why I'm here talking to you right now. Unfortunately, I am a mere concierge. All I can do now is wait for the specialist to arrive. Or perhaps the chef or the bellboy can help you think of an alternative solution. I need to speak to the bellboy. Might speak to the chef then. Let's go upstairs and see if we can speak to the chef. No, thank you, Nacho. You're always very lovely.
My restaurant serves only the highest quality Creole cuisine, the real deal, which ain't too easy to find in a backwoods town like this.
Did I hear wrong then? Set me straight, would you, Chef? I thought that Cajun food was the norm in Acadiana. Why would you go out of your way to serve Creole food here?
When I was a youngin', I trained myself at a famous restaurant in New Orleans.
A famous restaurant? That's incredible.
That's incredible.
Was it Arnaud's? Antoine's? No, don't tell me, I got it. Brennan's, right?
None of those, actually. But that place taught me how to really cook. Go on and try something, you'll see.
Very intriguing.
I just need to talk to him. Or maybe I've got to come back to fix my water and talk to him a different time.
But that's what you can't get fine eating like this at any of those diners out there, so make sure you enjoy it.
We can order, but...
Thanks, mister. Next time you get a hankering for old-time Creole food, just stop on by.
I think we might come back and speak to the bellboy, the concierge. Sorry, the chef, like when they're downstairs, maybe. Unless you can ring the bell and that changes it.
We always strive to provide our guests with the finest of service, sir. Our humble, bucolic town does have its inconveniences. Shopping, in particular, can be a bit of a slog. Therefore, we decided to provide a modest selection of daily necessities right here at our very own front desk.
Great. Sounds convenient.
Exactly.
We can buy. We can can buy? Bullets, coffee. Buy some ciggies. Buy 3 ciggies in case we need to.
Please don't hesitate to...
Would you mind if I asked you just one question, concierge?
By all means. Please ask me whatever you like, sir.
Do you run this entire hotel all on your own? I mean, just the 3 of you?
Yes, that is correct, sir.
That's quite impressive.
So you, or the 3 of you, own the entire place?
Oh, heavens no, sir. The chef, the bellboy, and myself are all mere employees of this fine hotel.
Who owns it?
So the Clarksons own this place, too?
Not quite, sir. This hotel opened its doors long before the Clarksons came to prominence.
The toilet on the lower floor is where the next valve is. Oh, okay.
Impressive.
You have to do them in order, do you?
No wonder this building has such a dignified air to it.
Indeed. This is probably the only building in all of Lucare that has managed to retain its original appearance.
So, who's the owner? I simply must know the name of the person who had the fortune and sense to come into possession of such a fine building.
The owner of this hotel is none other than David Jawara, sir.
What?
Zach,
Lewd.
that's the 4th David.
4th David, the owner? My god.
It all makes sense now.
Hey, Jeff, thank you for the resub,
It'd
dude.
be stranger
Hope
if
you're
only
doing
the
alright.
owner was a
I'm good,
completely
thank you.
different person. I sincerely hope I get a chance to meet him during my stay here.
If I may, Mr. Morgan, sir, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Unfortunately, our owner has a bit of a personality problem. The 3 of us here describe him as having a fractured mind.
You don't say. Alright, let's go check out the bog. Toilet.
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel, the
Lewd.
key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom.
Oh, and thank you, Belly. Thank you for the 16 as well, dude. Hello to you too. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, man.
I'm sure you feel the same way, don't you, Zach? Now this is the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about. It might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin.
What?
Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way. It was truly brilliant.
Beautiful. Alright, Pumpkin, no worries. Enjoy your rest. There's another valve, but I can't interact with that either. So I guess maybe we do have to speak to them first. We have to speak to them first. Either way, we'll save us the game. Click. Delicious. The PC version Deadly Premonition 2 is really, really, really good. Well, I mean, well, that's not fair. It's not. It's still lousy. But it's better than the Switch one. Like, in comparison to the Switch one, this is really, really, really good. It makes a huge difference when you're playing it. Like, it just works well. There's no load times. Like, it has decent frame rate. Like, bear in mind, it's still a shitty PC port, but in comparison to the Switch one, it is an amazing port. So, you know, shrug. Either way, folks, I think we shall stop there for this evening. I hope you enjoyed more Deadly Premonition. I mean, I always do. It's always a riot. So I hope you've had fun. Thank you very much for watching. Have we got anyone around? Can we hassle anyone? Let's have a quick look. Ollie's playing like a dragon. Let's raid Ollie. Or you can see you as Amon as well, dude. Hope you're well. Alright, peeps. Love the lot of you. Thank you very much for being here. Let's go raid Ollie and say hello. I hope to see you all again very soon. And we'll do some more shenanigans. Cheers, peeps. Catch you in a bit. Mwah.